I hope you enjoyed that intermission episode. Oh my god, I actually can't believe. So I found out from somebody that there was that Easter egg with the gotcha machine. Oh my god, I had no idea it was gonna be something that insane. But yeah, we got the egg. Ooh. We are finally starting chapter 4. It is about, oh, here we are. God, oh my god. This is where the game really begins. It is about a week after the release of Deltarune chapters 3 and 4. Snowgrave? Snowgrave? It is about a week after the release of Deltarune's chapter 3 and 4. I have managed to keep myself 99% unspoiled. Except for the fact that I've been spoiled on one thing. Oh god, it's annoying because people are starting to not tag their stuff as spoilers. So sometimes, it was just the one thing. Like, things might show up, even though I've muted every single word related to Undertale and Deltarune. I've seen the face of one character, and I imagine we'll get to it quickly. I've seen the face of one character, and that's about it. That's the only thing I've been spoiled on, but other than that, oh my god. And it's fun, so I'm recording this right after I recorded my little intermission where I went and got the egg in chapter 3, so I just beat the game again. I fought the knight again and I got it. But yeah, oh my god. That fight is crazy. It's so emotional. The end is so emotional, and I have no idea how they're going to start this. Like, where are they even gonna go from here? We didn't even get a town wandering section last time. Here we go. So last time, the knight appeared. It tried to abduct Toriel. We got saved by Undyne. The knight. The roaring knight. The one who's making the dark. The one who's trying to destroy the world. See, I'm wondering, here's the thing. I'm wondering, like, what their actual motivation is. So I feel like all signs point to the knight being either Des or directly related to her. I think, so playing it back again, I realized that some of the animations when it took damage made it seem like, it was sort of like static or interference. Like it was a projection or something. I feel like, okay, here's my crazy theory. I think that the knight is Des, but that's not her. Like, that isn't her. Here's my crazy theory. I think that the roaring knight, the thing that we fought last time, is a vessel created so that Des could, like, control it from somewhere else. Because remember at the beginning of the game where we connect with quote-unquote Gaster, we'll just call him Gaster for now, who says, "Are we connected?" And then the soul appears. I think that's like, it's like you're connecting from somewhere else. I'm wondering, like, if what happened to Des was maybe she fell into a dark world and she got trapped, or like, here's an idea. Darker yet darker. What if she, like, got caught inside a dark world, like a darker yet darker dark world, and now she's like trapped in there, and she had to like she like connects to Gaster. I don't know. This is an off the rails theory. It's not really based on anything. It's based on like vague statements and stuff. But she's like connected to the vessel of the knight, and when you're playing the Goner Maker thing, when you're creating a vessel and you're connecting, you're also doing sort of the same thing as that. And I think, I'm wondering, I think it's possible that, like, what if the human soul is like another character that is also connecting the same way as Des? Except I guess for some reason or another, you don't get to use your vessel that you created, you're using Chris. I'm wondering if there's any meaning there, but yeah, that's my like that's my very vague theory. And I think that Chris and the knight or Des are like working together, because there are a lot of signs that, like, oh, Chris made a deal with Tenna, except Chris isn't the knight that we fought at the end of last chapter. And also, Chris made the Dark World. So Chris made the Dark World. Chris made a secret deal with Tenna. When Susie left the bunker, it opened up only for Chris. What else was there? Also, we found out at the end of the night fight, if you actually win, and everybody's not dead by the end, the knight takes down Susie and Ralsei. Also, I didn't really get why it did this, but like when Susie and Ralsei go down during that fight, it says swoon. But when Chris goes down, I think it just says down, which is interesting. I'm wondering if there's any like particular reason for it, which is like, why are they quote unquote swooning and being sent to negative 999 health? Whereas Chris goes down and goes to minus 80. And then at the end of the fight, when Ralsei and Susie are swooned, Chris, the knight, like, gently taps Chris. I guess it's possible the symbolism is, like, Chris is being knighted. So maybe Chris is also, maybe like I was saying before, like, I feel like it's possible that the knight isn't, like, one person. It's just, like, who created the dark fountains or something, you know? Because, like, Queen literally didn't even actually talk to the knight. She was just making assumptions based off of what she saw. Whereas what's interesting is that Chris made the fountain and then Tenna talked to the knight. Which is interesting. But then I guess Tenna also talked to Chris. So I wonder if Tenna thought Chris was the knight or if Tenna talked to Chris and the knight both separately. But they had like, I think that Chris has a joint agenda with the knight, and I don't think it's evil. Here's the thing, I feel like it's a red herring that the knight is here to destroy the world. I think that it's possible that what the knight is trying to do is like, if my theory that Des is like trapped in a dark world or like trapped in a dark world in a dark world, it's possible that they're just trying to like free Des or something. They're just like trying to save her. Or there's like more going on to the Dark Worlds than we know, because like what even is the Roaring? What are the Titans? Where did Ralsei even get that information? Because like nobody else knows anything about that. Like when they were in Cyberworld, Queen literally didn't know anything. And for some reason, Ralsei knows everything. It's like, why does he know everything? Like, maybe everything he's saying is true, but like, where do you get that information from? It's also possible that like, Ralsei is also in on the whole knight thing. But I guess that doesn't really make sense. It seems like Ralsei is really against it. And the knight also swoons Ralsei down to minus 999. But like, maybe, I don't know, maybe Ralsei had to have gotten his information from somewhere, right? Like, he couldn't have just spawned in with it, unless that's, like, part of his character. So here's actually another theory. Maybe I'll talk about it later. I have a theory about Ralsei. I feel like why he knows what he knows and what he's doing is related to why he exists in the first place. But I guess I'll get to that when we actually, when we actually do something with Ralsei, so that I'm not rambling for 20 minutes during this one cutscene. So that's our enemy. Up until today, felt kind of like no matter how serious our adventures got, they were just part of another world. But now, someone's taken Undyne into the shelter. The real shelter. The real shelter. Chris, you have to do something before she's... There's no point talking about it. Chris, hurry up and seal the fountain. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. I am also wondering, like, why Chris is the only one that's able to seal the fountain. Because it feels like it's related to Chris having a human soul, and a human soul being extremely powerful was important in Undertale. Like, a human soul was the only thing, I guess, other than Flowey, because he had determination. But like, a human soul was a human is the only thing like strong enough to hold that enough determination to like access save points. And There are signs that Chris is the only one that's able to use save points in this game because it was described as the light only you can see. By instinct, you reach out and save. So I'm wondering if it does follow the same rules as an Undertale or if there's even more to it. Chris, are you listening? It's time to... Oh! Huh? Wake up! Good morning, sleepyhead. Breakfast is waiting. Huh? Oh, Tana! Also, something that I realized when I was... Something I realized when I was replaying Chapter 3 last time is that Tenna's arms get ripped off in that final cutscene. And another parallel with Mettaton, whose arms get destroyed first during his fight. Who needs arms with legs like these? Chris, hurry up or someone else will eat it. Huh? Awful. You can't give me the home music. $2. Here's my shadow crystal. A small shard of something in your pocket. Feels like glass, but doesn't seem very useful. Oh, also, I don't have Lancer and rules in my pocket. So that was something I feel like I actually, so in between this and recording Chapter 3, I watched a couple people play Chapter 3 and I realized, I think a lot of people actually didn't notice that at the end of Chapter 2, when you go to bed, you still have rules and Lancer in your pocket, which is why they're actually able to appear in the Dark World. So a lot of people were like, oh, well, rules and Lancer are there, so I guess Ralsei's not really sus. Because we didn't bring rules and Lancer. No, you did bring rules and Lancer, but for some reason they're not in my pocket anymore. Because usually Ball of Junk is like your items, and then in addition to that, you have the Shadow Crystal, and also the playing cards, that's usually like the third option. So, phone is ringing, but you can't get it. You're already on the phone. Oh, also this book of hymns is gone. It's Chariel, the beloved living room chair. It's a TV. Its antenna was broken, but it's been taped up. Did somebody fix it? Oh. Ah, Susie. Oh, this sprite is cute. Susie's eating sprite is so cute. Oh, Chris, you were sleeping like a puppy. Did you rest well? Come to think of it, I had some very strange dreams. Oh well, no more TV just before bed. Chris, how the hell did you sleep through breakfast like this? Butterscotch pancakes? Infinite omelets? Living like this has gotta be a sin. Oh, sinning! Oh, sinning, that reminds me. Pulls out gun, bang, bang! Susie, how would you like to go to service with us today? You know what's funny? I'm remembering like chapter 1 or 2 where you talk to Father Alvin and he's like, oh, our religion is pretty analogous to Christianity, except we don't have sin in our religion. And he said that Azrael would always come up and confess his sins, his and Chris's sins. So it's funny that Torio's like, oh, sin, by the way, church exists. Because like they don't have sin in their religion. So it's like, where did the Dreamer family get this idea they have to confess their sins at church if they don't have sin in their religion? Susie, how would you like to go to service with us today? Sure. Oh, wonderful. Just let me find some clothes for you. Let me get you out of your dirty, ripped up, ragged clothes. Peachy. Damn it, I knew these pancakes were a trap. Aw, man, now we have to go to church. Well, time for me to get the hell out. Shee! Chris, wait a sec. You remember last night, right? Undine. That place she was taken to. The shelter. It's like close to the church, right? It's probably a big shot, but maybe someone around there knows how to get in. I mean, if we don't hurry and save her, then... Susie, Chris, come and try on your clothes. Just a sec. Where did she get clothes that fit Susie? I think it would be really funny if Susie came down with like Asriel's clothes. Here, try these on. Why aren't we? Okay, this might be a stretch. I might be looking too deep into things, but why isn't the camera following Chris? Because the only time this happened was at the end of chapter 2, when Chris removed the soul to go outside and do something and we were stuck in the bathroom. Here, try these on. What? Oh my god. Also, it's funny that the Chris still has a striped shirt. It's just a different type of shirt. Sorry, Susie. All the fits with Asriel's old clothes. Oh my god. Asriel? Is that a golden flower? Is that a golden flower patch on his jacket? Asriel? Oh, Chris, does she not look perfect? Sorry, this is happening, Susie. Shut up! This is your fault! Well, shall we all walk over together? Why does she have to drive to school? I'm now realizing, why do they drive to school but walk to church? It's like 2 feet away. Well, let's just get this over with. Oh, we're in a party still. There are many photos on the fridge. Oh my god. Commentary from Susie, old family photo. Huh. What are those little horns you're wearing? The red horns. It's almost like you were trying to... Huh. Oh. Asriel. Why did you Photoshop Ralse? Oh my god. This is also the first time someone's explicitly said that Ralse looks like Asriel. Cause like Noelle comments in chapter 2 that Ralse looks like somebody. Okay, so here's my theory about Ralse. Now that we're actually here instead of at the intro. I feel like... So I don't think it's at all possible that Ralse is Asriel, because that wouldn't make any sense. Cause like literally everybody knows that Asriel is somewhere else, and Chris talks to him on the computer. Presumably Toriel also talks to him. I don't know why she wouldn't. But like, it's obvious that Ralse is supposed to be like a parallel to Asriel. I think that, also, thinking about it, it is weird. So I think that the theory that Ralse is the red devil horns makes sense, and that has like an 80% probability to be true. Though it is weird that like the red horns showed up in the board game board, the video game, The Legend of Tenna video game. But I think what Ralse is, so in one of the chapters, Ralse says that the dark world reflects the will of its creator. And the will is something that's been important in this game. It's like this game's version of determination, sort of. I don't know if it's the same thing and they're just using a different word for it, or if it's like something completely different. I'll just call it will. So will is like an important element in this game. And will is what it takes to create a dark fountain. And a dark fountain reflects the will of its creator. And I think that's important because like each dark fountain kind of has its own story to tell. And I think they're like relevant to some of the characters. So in chapter 1, Lancer's Dark World, the king is upset that their little dark world, their forgotten classroom, has been forgotten and abandoned. I'm wondering if we can like map that onto a character. Like, let's just say Chris. Maybe Chris created that dark world. I don't know if that's true. It's possible that it was Des or someone. And let's just assume it's Des, okay? Let's assume it's the night and it's December. If December created that dark fountain, perhaps the will of that fountain's creator is that she felt abandoned and alone and upset because, I don't know, whatever happened to her was bad and then she disappeared forever. Something like that. Or if Chris created that, maybe Chris, who feels alone and sort of like has trouble fitting in and making friends. I think that would make sense for that one. In chapter 2, though, it sort of revolves around Noelle and her issues with her mother, and I'm wondering if it's possible that maybe Noelle somehow created that dark world completely by accident. Like, I don't know, she stabbed a pen into a table or something. And it reflects her will in sort of like wanting to fix her family issues, having a mother that cares about her more. Because like something's going on at home, and like Rudy was like, oh, her mother's really and then in chapter 3, Chris, I'm wondering, because Chris created that fountain, I feel like, I'm wondering if like it has something to do with feeling sort of, I don't know, because Tenna's whole thing was like he felt like he was being forgotten or getting old, and he felt thrown away, and he like didn't, I don't know. There's probably more that you could go into, but like, okay, here's my theory about Ralsei, is that what if Chris created that dark fountain, and that dark world is maybe it's like really young little child Chris. Maybe it's a reflection of Chris's inner turmoil, feeling all alone. Ralsei is the Dark Prince, as a parallel to, say, I mean, I want to say Asriel, but it would kind of be like both. Let's just say it's a parallel to Undertale. It would be like Asriel and Kara, you could argue, are like both their own prince. So like, what if Chris feels like, because like Toriel and Asgore are sort of like king and queen, quote unquote, in this world. Because Asgore's still the Flower King. And Chris feels alone and forgotten because Asriel's not there anymore. And maybe this would have taken place after the divorce, and like their parents have gone their separate ways and they feel all by themselves. They have a lot of trouble making friends. And maybe like they had feelings about wanting to fit in with their monster family. So like, what if Ralsei is sort of like an OC? Like an imaginary version of Chris, like how Chris imagines themselves to be. A lonely prince in a forgotten dark world. And that's why Asriel looks, or Ralsei looks exactly like Asriel. Because maybe like Chris looked up to Asriel and sort of imagined a world where they could be like Asriel, but, you know, a different person. That's why Ralsei really wants to make friends with everyone. Ralsei wants to be really nice, doesn't really want to fight. Something like that. And I feel like that's the reason why Ralsei appears to be like Asriel. But yeah, there's like more I could get into with it, because I also feel like Ralsei has elements of Toriel in him too. Cause like I don't know, it feels like the type of person Chris would want to be, given having grown up being taught like life lessons from Toriel. Like, you know, you should be nice to other people. You shouldn't like, Toriel doesn't like to swear and stuff. She goes to church, etc., etc. So yeah, that's where I'm sort of leaning with Ralsei. That's like the direction I'm sort of leaning. Obviously, we don't have all the details and we can't say for certain, but I feel like Ralsei is, even though he's like a parallel to Asriel, I feel like he's intended to be more of a reflection of Chris in some way. What? That's your brother? Yeah, now that I look at it, he looks different. He looks different? I said I get it. You can stop pointing out the differences. Don't show either. Stop hugging the fridge, freezer freak. Somehow there's already white fur stuck in the drain. Gross, is anyone gonna clean that up? There's some cinnamony batter caked on the stovetop for the cinnamon pancakes. Butterscotch cinnamon pancakes. Cookie cutters for gingerbread monsters and gingerbread humans. Oh, that's the same. The trash can. Well, oh no, did he bring her more flowers? The trash can. Well-watered flowers are blooming inside. Pancake? Wait for me, pancakes. I'll be back for you. It's a landline phone, but you already have a cell phone. I'm trying to like examine more things. Bathroom. Hell no, wash your hands at church, Chris. Wash your hands? It is not time to wash your hands. There's no time to read random unimportant text. Toby Fox, you can't lie to me. Screenshot, by the way. There's a save point. Okay, hold up. It's a cactus. It loves you, but mainly shows the sharp side. Oh, it's the cactus that loves you from the last chapter. I hope we can take this cactus and put it in a dark world. If only there was a word for that kind of personality. Truly, the most tsundere of all plants. A word you liked. You can open the drawer that... I can't believe it took 3 chapters to get to tsundere cactus mention. You open the drawer that contains how to draw dragons. Well, what the heck is... You shut the drawer as fast as humanly possible. Chris, hey. Chris, hey, can we say that again, Chris? Do you think I feel like... Do you think, like, Susie's specifically a dragon? Because I feel like it's obvious she's some sort of lizard creature, but do you think she's actually literally a dragon? Door's locked. All right, here we go. Are you ready for this? Let's hear what this line is. It's hard to put into words, but for some reason, seeing Susie next to you, you felt like whatever you were, for just right now, it might be okay. Huh. Interesting. So here's something that Toby Fox talked about in between the release of chapters 2 and 3 and 4. Is that I think some of the testers said that chapter 4 was really long. And even though he didn't want to put any save points in the light world, he felt like he had to because of how long chapter 4 was getting. So this is presumably the only save point we'll be getting in the light world ever, but maybe there's gonna be more. Hey, didn't know you owned a bird or something. Don't really like how you nodded at or something. Hey, blood. What the hell is this giant blood stain? Just use vinegar, dumbass. Vinegar and hot water cleans it up. Susie? Look, we don't have time to... Somehow, you and Susie made time to clean up the stain. Damn it, we're gonna be late, damn it. Hey, the hell does your brother have all the prizes? Wait a sec. Oh! There you go. The Susie prize for having me over your house. Wait, that's so cute. Oh my god. What? See, I'm wondering, why is it that Asriel has all the prizes? Is it that, like... I was under the impression that it's that Asriel is, like, more outgoing and expressive, and Chris is sort of more reclusive and introverted. so they don't really go out and do much stuff. Like, they're a creepy kid, they don't have that many friends. Or is there like something more? Like, I don't know, is there, what's up with Azrael? Clothes drawer. Oh yeah, this. Your bed. Good. What is this computer wallpaper? What age did you and your brother draw this at? Glad we didn't go to this cyber world. What the hell? Hey, and in the corner, that's that cat thing from Castletown? You know, the shop thing, the cat, the Stitch thing, whatever. Sham? So, what else is in the drawing? They drew Sham. I guess that makes sense. If Sham was like a toy at school. Can we like toss some of your brother's CDs? No, I mean like a frisbee, for fun, come on. There's $5 in your brother's drawer. No, it isn't yours after all. I would never. I refuse. I know it's sparkling, but I refuse. It's a beautiful day outside. Can I? You could barely see it, a patch of sunlight that shouldn't be there. It felt different in your hand and you knew what it was. Here we go. Level 4. Oh, I really wish I could look at my stat screen. Since chapter 1, Chris level 1, it's the same. Black shard. Whoops. Oh wait, actually, phone call since I'm in this room. Hello, Dreamer residents, who might this be? Chris? Do not make me come over there. That's the same. What? What did you just call this thing? Chariel? Also, remember that where there was that one gotcha ball thing that said that Chair is going to kick your ass? No, come on, say that again. I'm surprised that we actually didn't fight a Chariel in chapter 3. I wonder if there's gonna be another chair boss in the future. All right, we're here. Oh boy. So this was one of the places that people were predicting because I think it was a combination of like Alphys in chapter 2 said there's no school tomorrow, which means chapter 3 would take place on Saturday. And then chapter 4 would take place on Sunday. And also in the chapter 3 and 4 trailer, there was a section that looked like it might have had stained glass in it. So a lot of people were theorizing that chapter 4 would be the church. So I was really excited to actually see what would happen in the church. Because like, so from what it seems like, Deltaruneism, I don't know what you would call it. The Deltarune religion is like analogous to Christianity. So I was curious what the church would look like. It kind of does look similar to it. Like it has the holy water there for you to dip your hands in. Has like the candles at the front. You have to prepare for choir. They have the choir. You two behave yourselves, all right? Yeah, of course. Don't have to tell me twice. I can't get over the golden flower on her jacket. Chris, so show Susie where to sit down, all right? Guess we gotta go through that big door. Unless you want to look around first. Yes, I want to leave. All right, let's skip out. This is what I would say if your mom didn't ask us. Aw, she's so nice to Toriel. She really likes Toriel. Chris, go get jugs. We're keeping this. Actually, stop. There's the motion sensor to stop free drinks. Damn. Well, at least we got the free milk. This is milk? It's a bookshelf full of hymnals and scripture. Some copies of Lord of the Hammer. Okay. So Gerson, there's another Gerson mention. So Gerson wrote Lord of the Hammer, which I forget what they said it was. He was a history writer, but also he was a fiction writer. I think Lord of the Hammer was like a historical fiction. Also a reminder, in Undertale, Gerson was, so first of all, he was the shopkeep. He was buddies with Asgore. But also we find out, I forget if I showed this on stream, but if you come back at the end of a past playthrough, you find out that he's also Undyne's mentor, and he was like the hammer of justice that went around, you know, doing the same thing Undyne did, but with a hammer. More Gerson mentions. So I'm really curious what like lore, because like now that we're in the church, the priest here is Gerson's son. And I'm wondering if they're gonna reveal more Gerson lore or if they're gonna expand on Father Alvin in this chapter. It's fire extinguisher. For some reason you have the feeling Susie will say something stupid about it. She'll take one of those that shoots whipped cream. So true. Susie will say something stupid about it. It's an altar full of hope candles. Each one has a person's name on it. Asriel, Asgore, Chris. Your mother must have lit those ones. Susie pretended to blow your candle. Happy birthday, loser. Oh my god. Susie's so cute. Literally my favorite character. So this is the room Toriel went into? You have various people rehearsing inside. Damn, we don't have to sing too, do we? When I was little, I remember being somewhere like this. Got in trouble for yelling the wrong song. Like, how am I supposed to know the melody the first time? Or where the song starts, or ends, or whatever. Am I getting crackling on my end? I can't tell if that's like in the game or if it's the door to some sort of office. Seems like a decent place for clues. Let's not break in when your mom's around, though. She's probably got a sixth sense for you doing something wrong. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh my god. Why is Bratty here? I don't know why, but for some reason Bratty doesn't strike me as someone who would go to church. Also, where are Monster Kid and Snowy's families? Hell yeah, back of the bus. Your mom can barely see us back here. You aren't gonna sleep, are you? I am 100% going to fall asleep. Oh, I'm so tempted, but I'm afraid I'm gonna miss a scene if I sleep through service. I feel like I have to watch. Yeah, she'd probably notice if you started snoring. Shiren! Oh my god, Deltarune! Oh my god, it's the tunic that Toriel wears in Undertale. Also Father Alvin. Welcome everyone. Thank you for coming again today on this glorious day of days. Please stand for the opening song. Is this Rudy? Is this... Rudy can be out of the hospital? Please stand for the opening song. Heaven knows the story that we've borne from our hearts, of the shadows cutting deep and the heroes that save us. Heaven knows the beauty of the soul, and we weep to the majesty and... I'm trying to like hear the melody. It's like based on Don't Forget. Pray we not forget the tale of Deltarune. I kind of love Toriel's singing sprite there. You may now close your hymnals. Hey, I didn't know Noelle was so good at singing. Damn, let's wave lightners next time. Now for the reading of the holy words. Everyone please welcome Catty Kattenheimer. Their last name is Kattenheimer. Like, hey everybody. I forget if she had the higher voice, if I gave Bratty the higher voice. I think I gave Bratty the higher voice. Like, hey everybody, what's up? Is this thing on? Lol. Catty, you're like a 34-year-old woman. Catty, do you have the reading papers? No, I'm like good. I like memorized it. You memorized it? Yeah, like so is everyone like ready to rock? Woo! 3, 2, 1, goesies! Chris, you didn't bring anything to do. Oh god, wait, what was that? It has like this cool prophecy, like foretold by time and space. And so like, I'm kind of paraphrasing here, but there's like these heroes and they're like, so is this literally the Legend of Deltarune? They have like swords and stuff that Ralsei says? Is someone like horns? He's honestly so cute. I mean, there like aren't many pictures, but like, IDKY, just imagine him as like cute. Like, OMG, pinch his cheeks and give him pumpkin pie. Give him like a fat-free cat food coupon clipping. We have like such a huge pile of those to get rid of, OMG. But like, what's amazing is like how these heroes are like, oh my god, they're like, the thing is, they could be like any one of us, you know? They could even like be sitting in the back of church. You gotta keep in mind, we could all be someone that might change the world, right? So we could all like be nice to each other, right? That's like the main thingy of our religion, right? Like, just be nice to everyone. We're all family, no matter what kind of person or who they are. Like, we believe we're crap, but we're totally like, welcome. You don't know who's gonna grow up to be a hero, right? Like, even maybe like, I'm actually a hero too. Like, maybe I'm keeping a secret from you guys. Psych, it's totally not me. Or is it, like, totally keeping you guessing, right? And yeah, like, okay, yeah, that's not the whole thing. Maybe bad things happen in this story too. Like, maybe the night comes, like, what's it called? A calamity? The roaring? But like, it's like, all cool because like, okay, actually, I don't remember what happens. I always fell asleep to the reading TBH law. Oh my god, I'm like up here, I'd missed it. Like, shout out to my mom and dad. Hey, mom and dad. Oh my god. And like, shout out to my little sister who couldn't make it here today. I didn't care what she's doing, communing with demons or something, lol. Yeah, she like does that, lol, so cute, am I right? So she should come here and like, bask in like some totally holy light sometime. Lap her tongue on the holy bowl of cat drinking water, like, oh my god, what? That's not for drinking? OMG, I kept drinking it because I was thirsty, lol. OMG, this is a really good sermon. Okay, we're looping. Chris, you didn't bring anything to do. Also, so it's interesting that like, it seems like the thing of their religion is similar. I mean, I guess we couldn't really get all the details. It seems like it's the same as Ralsei's Legend of Deltarune. So I'm wondering if that's where Ralsei got it from and like why that is. Maybe he was just like implanted with that memory because he's based on, I don't know, Toriel, Asriel, Chris, something like that. Let's look in pocket for fun. All right, now we're talking. Let's see what the hell you got in there. Smellable stickers, a peppermint. No, don't eat my revivement. Some burnt crumbs, glass shard, shadow crystal, orange hard candy. Nice, that should be enough. All right, let's mess with the stickers first. You inhale the stickers' aroma. Smells like marshmallows. Where are the apple ones? Fragrant, but not overpowering. Now what? Put a sticker in a bad place. Aw. Huh? Hey, who said you could put stickers there? You know what that means, dumbass? Aw, cute. cute. Oh my god, Susie's so sweet. Oh, that used up all of them. Huh? The reading's over? Oh, okay. Oh, I just realized, I think this guy was talking the whole time and not just Father Alvin. Thus concludes the first reading. Now for today's sermon, we once again share a passage by my... Oh no, it is him talking. I don't know, he was animating, so I thought he was talking. Now for today's sermon, we once again share a passage by my late father, Gerson Boom. Gerson lore? He always managed to put into words what we could never quite say ourselves. Now let us begin. We shall never know the pieces of the prophecy lost to time. Do you think Ralsei's prophecy has pieces that are lost to time, or if he has the whole prophecy? But was everything important truly written down in those words? Myself, I see a blank page as an invitation to write, to take the future and... Listening to this, your eyes became heavy. I'm glad we got all that lore instead of going to sleep. Chris, hey Chris, get up! They have wait! They really have sick fruit juice? And that wasn't just a reference to wine? We don't have any time to waste. We have to get to the bottom of this. The bottom of these two sweet, sweet cups of juice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my god, they're so cute. Whoops. I missed the screenshot, so I need to take a video. Ah. Church flavor. Anyway, you go ask around about the shelter codes. Me, I'll make sure there's nothing hidden. in this fruit juice. In here. Oh my god. Perfect. Thank you, Susie. Glass is 0% red, 0% yellow. Oh my god. Okay, now I have to make a color. I would like 25% yellow. You carefully titrated the juice into your glass. Give me 25% red, juice added. Okay, I was wondering if that's what it meant by glass. Give me 25% red. Give me 75% red and 25% yellow. Juice added. Glass is 75% red, 25% yellow. Drink name Sunset Requiem. Add more red. You already have 100% juice. This is the limits of your There is no limit to Requiem. Ugh. You return the drink to the cycle of Susie. Hold up. Blood of power. Hell yeah. Mystic Nectar. Ooh. Give me 75% yellow. Whoa, nice juice combo. Looks cool. Juice, there's no need to get more. What? Wait, I want to know what my juice combo name is. Hey, Chris, I'll get to the bottom of this juice. You get to the bottom. You get to the bottom of the clues. The cluesy? Clues, whatever. The clues? The longer you trip, the more I'm gonna sip. The clues? No, I wanted to see the drink name. Hello. I'm not too religious, man, but just like love coming here. The atmosphere, the structure, the community, it's just so groovular. Awesome word. And yeah, the juice. My boyfriend loves the juice. Oh my god, they're together in this universe. They're together in every universe. Juice. Your teacher looks thirsty.
Chris, nice surprise seeing you here. Darn, I need a drink, but Susie's over there and I go make my
25% red and 75% yellow juice combo. Oh, I see. No, I wanted to see what the 50-50 combo was.
I know she'll make fun of me for it somehow.
No, she thinks it's a good combo.
Throat is parched. Chris, is that my special combo drink recipe?
Offered. Oh, I'm so tempted to be mean to Alphys. She hasn't done anything wrong, though, except have bad opinions about anime. Drink the juice in front of her. It's my juice. Not throwing down the glass.
Did you want to talk about something?
Undyne.
Yesterday evening, Officer Undyne actually invited me here. She said, you know, I've been in town a while. I should make some more friends, you know? Which is why it's kind of awkward. Undyne. No, she's not even here. I actually can't even reach her at all. Maybe I'm the stupid one thinking she actually— No!
She gave you chocolates, though. It's because of me. It's because she gave you chocolates, though.
You know, you're right, Chris. Then again, the chocolates were so stale. They kind of put me into a coma last night, so... She also could have been trying to poison me, but...
Shelter.
Huh? Shelter? Why would you want to go there?
Architect. Put hay inside new house for Susie.
Huh? Like she's some kind of...
You know, when chapter 1 first came out, I actually originally thought Susie was a horse, like some sort of weird demon horse. Like, she's a monster, so she can have sharp teeth and roar and stuff and still be a horse. But like, I don't know, for some reason I couldn't really tell what she was. I guess because her nose was so round. So I think I assumed she was a horse rather than a lizard. Or a dragon.
Wouldn't she just eat the hay? Wait, let's not seriously go into this topic. That being said, Chris, I don't think you should try to go in there by yourself. The shelter, it's...
What do you know about the shelter?
Place for people to survive in an emergency, right?
Do you think that the shelter is a place that was created by maybe Chris and the Knight because they need to start the roaring, or like the roaring is inevitable, and they need to create a place for all Darkners and Lightners to live while they fix the roaring outside the shelter? I don't know, that's just my first random thought.
But ever since I moved here, it's been closed for some reason. Makes me wonder if, even if there was some disaster, like the roaring, whatever's inside there might be worse? Of course, maybe that's just my paranoia speaking. But I will say, I've only ever seen a couple people head over there. Undyne and the mayor.
Okay. So these were some of my thoughts. Also, I forget if I mentioned this, but I think there were a lot of theories that the mayor was Noelle's mom, because the mayor, well, first of all, is a woman, and also keeps her office really cold, and apparently is like really strict on crime, and also Noelle's mom is really strict. She also seems rich, because like Noelle lives in a gated house, neighborhood, I don't know. She has a gate in front of her. And like, if Noelle's mom is the mayor, I guess that would make sense.
So if you ask the mayor or Undyne to chaperone...
Oh yeah, the reason I brought that up was because, if only, what was it? Christmas tree or pine tree, officer's badge, Deltarune. If those were like 3 specific people and Undyne and Noelle's mom were the officer badge and the pine tree, then that would make sense.
You asked the mayor or Undyne to chaperone you. I'm sure that might be able to help you with your project. By the way, in the process of asking Undyne, if you could tell her to call me or text me back. Or, I guess just otherwise, find out if she hates me. That would really help me out. She's sort of not answering my calls. No!
Felt like useful information.
Did you want to talk about something?
No!
Thanks for the enthusiasm, Chris.
Can I get more juice?
No, I wanted to give her juice. Yo, Chris, didn't expect to see you here, and with Susie. It's cool you're kind of like taming her.
Susie will not be. How dare you insinuate that Susie needs taming?
Sure, Chris. Just as long as you ever spare us, okay? Chris? Chris, if you want to know something,
Our teacher
is right over there, you know?
Chris, put anything in your hair? Put anything in your hair before you come here today? No? You mean you ain't gel it? Haha.
What?
Get it? Angel? Ain't gel? Don't laugh. What? It's not funny? Do humans not have any sense of humor or something?
Yo, Snowy, that joke sucked ass.
Shelter. Shelter? I hardly know her.
Kill this guy.
What?
Kill this guy.
Hey, be nice to your mother. You're all she talks about.
At Quaya? Why did you spell it that way?
You're all she talks about at choir. You're her little snowball, her little slushy. Make your mother proud, Chris. Chris, be nice to your mother, your father, your brother, and all others.
I want to read the books. Ooh, tempted. I want to talk to them last. Code? No clue. I think Caddy's voice might have been the higher one, and Brady would have been the lower one. Code? No clue. I don't go here. I just randomly decided to. See, that's what I was thinking. She didn't seem like the type of person that would go here. I just randomly decided to today. By the way, that girl's reading was like so bad. It was like so awful you can't help but smile, you know? Like maybe you want to be besties? Like, what does that girl think she knows? Think she'll go to the diner after this? I mean, I am. Guess I have to watch her to make sure she doesn't go. Oh my god. She's shyly running a cup of juice through her gills. Shiren! Shiren! Who are you? Oh my god. Shelter? No, no. Now you know that's not a wholesome. Are you Gers? Are you like Alvin's wife or? So I remember Birdley said that he had volunteer work with Mrs. Boom. So I think she works at the library, but I guess she wasn't there on the first 2 days. But like, is she Alvin's wife or Gerson's wife? You could stand to learn a thing or two from that polite young man. Burglary. Burglary. Just the other day, that young man told me you wave dash. Now, I haven't told your mother, but please, for dear shame. She's against wave dashing. Chris, fooled you? Haha. Bet you thought I was catty. Today's game was wild. I think we won. What? Kurds? Sorry, don't know that, never will. Been real. For her, I go to the big church match as a substitute player. For me, she covered in hair always. Wait, what? For me, she covered in hair always. We do what the other can't. I'm so... I mean, it seems deliberate, but I'm so confused by these sentences.
Alvin, can I play piano? Giant organ. Hasn't been a reason to play this in a while. Chris loves playing piano, please. Please let them play. Code? If you mean the code to success, look at my man and my girl. They knocked out the whole damn congregation. You can't say damn in church. Way to go, family. The congregation was massacred. They got shut down. No one will ever come here again. Kattenheimer, stay winning. Oh my god, these people are freaks.
My little girl kicked butt today. My big girl too. Code, locked door. I'm a simple man, Chris, but my genius daughter will know. Today is a cartoon fishbone grill for all the girls of the house. We're crunching bones. We are feminists.
What is this guy's deal? Like, every word he's ever said is so bizarre. Chrissy, gee, you came to see me? So cute. Huh? Code? Locked? Huh? Sorry, don't get it. But Noelle knows a lot about being locked out. Why are there so many yellow words in this game? In this chapter? And like, codes are for nerds. Nerds is important. Lol. Noelle knows a lot about being locked out. Sir?
Ah, Chris, it is most wonderful to see you worshipping here today. And with a friend, too. Did you seek something from me?
Bangin' sermon, my man.
Thank you, Chris. Although I did see that it put you to sleep. I know, I do not exactly have a flair for entertainment. That's why I don't write my own sermons or anything anymore.
Why don't you write anything anymore? Your father wrote.
I don't think my father could rest well knowing I was tarnishing his legacy. Chris, did you...
Bangin' sermon is such an awesome option. Enter the shelter.
Chris, I do not know what you're experiencing recently, but... Chris, please, look to the
angel mentioned.
For guidance. I will pray for you as well. Ah, your father. He typically comes here at night,
so he can pray away from Toriel.
He prays much for you, Chris. For Asriel, Toriel,
Rudy, Yowie, old man Yowie,
and his flowers too. You should join your mother in praying for him as well.
Old man Yowie? Can I just leave? Chris, don't try to skip out without me. Noelle? Hi, Chris. Kind of funny seeing you here without Asriel.
Nice singing.
Huh? Thanks. Where'd that come from? I don't think you've ever complimented me before. You know, if you wanted to join the choir, you could. I always missed liked hearing you play the piano.
Locked
key? Huh? Key? You don't mean I was singing off key? Chris, don't tease Noelle.
Yeah, well, I'll kick your ass.
Dad? Rudy. But he's right, Chris. I'll kick your ass. Toriel. That's so good. Huh? You mean, how I got locked out of my house? That's why I used to end up at your place sometimes. You know, you'd help me break in my own room. Even then, my mom never gave your family a spare key. She never even kept anything at City Hall either. No keys, no documents, handmade gifts, anything? No documents? Wait, what does she keep at City Hall? Is City Hall? What is she doing? Everything important she always keeps locked down at home. Felt like you gathered enough clues to tell Susie. Huh. I mean, obviously she has something to do with the shelter.
Hey, Christmas! Look who decided to crawl out of their little igloo.
Asgore, your husband?
I am grateful for your wife's...
Carol's? Carol! Name mention. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Who mentioned... I'm trying to remember. I think when someone was talking about the mayor... Oh, no, you know what it was? Okay, I was trying to remember where I heard, like, where I thought that the mayor's name started with the C, and I was trying to think of what, if the mayor was Noelle's mom, what her name would be, and I was thinking it might be Christmas, but maybe that was too on the nose, and I couldn't think of any other C word that has to do with Christmas. I think it was in Asgore's shop. He has a letter that says rent is due from C, and I think that was implied to be from the mayor. Carol's.
Your wife's financial support to him. I just wish she did not support his you-know-what.
His you-know-what?
One more word and you're soaked, Mr. Holiday.
One more word?
Nice.
What was I supposed to say, sweetheart? Hey, Christmas.
Noel.
Noel, your singing has gotten so lovely.
This is a really good sprite.
You, Chris, and Asriel should perform sometime. Huh? It would be nice to go caroling together.
Chris will sing swears.
Chris will sing swears. Awesome. Oh my god. Chris will sing swears. Toriel knows that Chris will sing swears.
Key lime pie? Boy, do I have some memories of that.
Not here, Rudy. This is a holy place.
Oh.
Sorry, honey. I'm still catching up with Rudy. You and Susie can go home earlier if you want to.
Also, wait, I don't think I was paying attention to the Asgore thing. Wait, that's not it. That's Chris will sing swears. If you don't support his you-know-what,
that just means we gotta.
Chris, please bring up a new topic. I missed it the first time. So the mayor is like supporting Asgore and his something? I guess like his flower project? So Carol is funding Asgore? Why? And she also has something to do with the shelter? Can I look at the Chris will sing swears one again? Okay. I just wanted to see because like the Asgore one changed. Well, you drank all the juice! Tell Susie the info? Not yet. Explain clues. Cool, let's hear what you got. You explained the situation to Susie. Oh god, this song. So the only two leads we got are Undine and the mayor, huh? Guess if we think about the three symbols on the shelter. Do you think there's any way at all that the knight is Carol? There's no way, right? There's no way Noelle's mom is the big bad knight, right? That pretty much tracks. One looked like the church symbol. Don't got that code yet, but it could be here. One looked like the badge the cops wear, so Undine probably knew something too. One looked like a pine tree in the mayor. Like trees, right? I mean, there's one in City Hall. Maybe that's why the knight captured Undine? They wanted to take their code so they could get in. But in that case, they'd have to know the other two codes too. Someone who goes to church who knows the mayor, who also has something to do with the cops. Who the hell could that be? Toriel? Guess City Hall's our best bet for now. I don't know if Father Alvin has anything to do with any of the cops. I don't know. What? Noelle said her mom keeps everything important at home? Yeah.
Wait, now that I think about it, her mom's the mayor, right? And the front of their house, it's got pine trees all over it. Kinda like the holidays just got frozen in place. Maybe if we can sneak in there ourselves, we might be able to find a clue in there. I got an idea. I'm gonna ask Noelle on a date.
She's about to, I think Noelle's about to die.
Hey, nice singing. Susie, how did you... Why are you... what brings you to church, Susie? You know, juice. Oh, right. Sure, that's why I come too? Right? Yeah? Looks like blood. Definitely. That's why I'm always drinking it. Yeah, too bad they just ran out. Oh, of blood. Oh. Where are you going with this? Not her stepping closer. Let me get straight to the point. Yes! Look, Noelle.
Grabs by the shoulder.
You wanna work on our projects together? You know, at your place. Huh? I mean, I'd have to ask, and my mom, I'm not sure if she'd... Yes, I mean, yes, we can do it, yes! Really? Damn, that was easy. Boom! Oh, cute!
Oh my god, I love Susie and Chris's friendship. They're so sweet.
Huh? Cool, we'll see you later.
Oh, Chris is coming too?
I mean, of course, right? It's for the school project.
So, should I invite Birdly? Oh god. I wasn't sure if we would get more Birdly this chapter.
Oh, hell no.
Okay. Good. Also, you know what's funny? We still don't actually know what their school projects are. Like, what are they supposed to be working on? All we know is it's group projects.
Well, feel free to come over anytime. Sure, we gotta go to school first anyway.
On a weekend?
I mean, cool, sounds normal. See you later. Yeah, see ya. Hell yeah, that went perfectly. Let's ball.
Oh, that's cute. Pushing Chris. We ball!
Oh, Susie. Susie, how about going to the diner? I have to come back to church in a few hours for choir practice. It would be nice to have a little treat before then.
Oh, Jesus Christ! We need to kill this guy. Oh my god, Asgore, don't hide in the bushes to ambush your ex-wife. This is the most divorced man in the world.
Oh, Tori, what a coincidence seeing you here. Just after church ended, too.
Oh, hello, Asgore.
Oh, Tori, would you look at that?
Pain! Pain! Abdominal pain! Oh, it's so cringe!
Seems I had some extra flowers lying around and...
Asgore, I think I have to go. I'm sorry. Can we talk later?
Of course.
Oh, why?
Ah. Well, little blossoms, we tried our best. Just hope Asriel will be able to see us all back to normal. Oh, Chris, how are you doing? Would you like some flowers?
I'm putting them in your pocket.
Here, share with your friend. See you later, alligator.
Hey, let's change the hell out of these clothes. Oh, goodbye. Now what? Want to check up on Ralsei at school? Should probably catch him up on the plan. Or I guess we could go to Noelle's first. Whatever you want to do, do it. It's the weekend. We have all new town theme? I'm so excited for this chapter. Oh god, it's the milk creature. Your church clothes have returned to the earth. Returned to the earth. His clothes hold no power over you anymore. Asriel's clothes? Do you think there's a deeper meaning to that? Dude, that's the last place we should go right now. All right, let's explore town.